Okay. All right, in this video, we're going to do strike. We're going to recap over the 4 high guards and talk about some strikes that kind of flow naturally from these guards. So, guard positions are not necessarily, at least for us, is not very rigid. They represent platforms in which our blade travels and which we can launch other attacks from or other defenses from. So there's a little bit of play in how certain movements are done. So, for example, in the first high guard, we're here, kind of more over the head. Sometimes the sword can travel over to one side. Now, some guards are going to work better with sword and shield. Others are going to be okay with just single sword. So we're just kind of going through all of these, showing them both with single sword and with sword and shield, just to kind of get the idea out there. But this high guard here, best with the shield, but if I wanted to kind of make it a little safer for me so this elbow is not hanging out, I can kind of can it back a little bit or even kind of bring my hand up a little higher. You'll see these kind of positions where this high guard kind of floats from being on top here, even to the side and even kind of back, and some of the other guards we haven't touched on actually show the sword back in this position. So there's a lot of variations with having this high position. Anyhow, so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to try not to extend my elbow past my knee and have it back a little bit. So from this position here, my cuts can come, of course, angle 1 can come, angle 2 can come. I can get my horizontals in pretty easily, and then my overhead strikes. A little bit more tweaking, my diagonal from underneath can come as well. With a little bit of body twisting, I can get these to work. So once again, my first ones is naturally going to flow from here to be my overhead. My diagonals either fluid or broken. My horizontal cuts, and then kind of secondary will be these diagonals coming from underneath. All right. So you can work these at home, both with weapon side back, weapon side forward, and you can just do your 1 overhead, 2, 1 again. Play with moving the hand. Boom, there's my 2 and 1, and again here. 3, 4, overhead. All right. So that's for the first high guard. Second high guard here, the sword is protecting the whole head, and this right here is kind of baiting and enticing the person to, come in and go for that leg. Same strikes we have available. Our diagonals, our overhead. I have my upper diagonal as well. Come back to this position. My horizontal strikes flow pretty easily from there. Overhead again, diagonal, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Once again, in this position, here I have my diagonals, my overhead, and then my upward diagonals, and then of course my horizontal.